All right, so I have here with me, I'm going to show you in a moment, the fan that came out of my BMW Z3. This is the electric fan that sits in the front and often fails. It failed. I did all the diagnosing and testing in a previous video, but let's talk about the fan itself. So this is the auxiliary fan motor from my 1999 BMW Z3. It's a common part that fails, and it's actually an interesting design because most of the E36s that you'll read about have a resistor to control the two speeds on the motor. It's got a connector, brown is ground, and then the thin wire is low and the thick wire is high. But what this did, this is a neat design actually, an evolution I guess on BMW's part. This has two different armatures. The failure mode on this motor was actually the brushes. So when I took this apart, one of these brushes was stuck on the top. And you can see this brush is still stuck. And if you look real close, you can see that there's some dirt lodged in there. And that's what happens because this sits in the front of the car and it just picks up dirt. So these need to be cleaned and taken apart. And so it's really just a matter of unsticking the brush. You can see it's not moving super cleanly here. So we can pop that up. There's just the spring. And then I'll probably take this out and I'll flush it with some cleaner. And then I'll clean everything up. You probably use electrical contact cleaner on this, and the armature is indeed in good shape here. And I've cleaned out, there was some just debris and other garbage. You can see actually a little bit right there still that I need to take care of. We'll get this all cleaned up, but it's a neat design and it's different from many of the other E36 cars. And so actually what this gives you, in addition to doing away with the resistor, it gives you two sets of brushes. So you actually have fault tolerance depending on what speed the motor is running. Otherwise, it's actually a well-built motor. It just suffers from sitting in the front of the car, so it picks up debris. So it's fixed. You can actually see some of these move better than others, and I think I'm going to take these all apart and make sure that I get all the gunk out. But that's really all it was just gunk in this brush, and it wasn't moving. These should all move freely.